pass on Samsung. Bang might have an opportunity to get something done, but Wolf, he's going to fall. Bang falls as well, and it's now only blank.
Welcome to The Breakdown. I'm Zyrene. This week, we're going to take a look at a team fight in Game 1 between SK Telecom and Samsung Galaxy. 31 minutes in, SKT have a 3.4K gold lead and an overwhelming split push advantage. SKT's composition is built to scale, engage, and split push. Samsung Galaxy's composition is built to siege with Taliyah wall or take team fights from a position where they can peel and kite backwards. Samsung are in a tough spot in this game. Huni's Fiora is 2 levels up, and Cuvée can no longer match him in the split push. They have to make a play or risk losing turrets and getting outscaled. Let's get into it. In order to pull Huni away from their structures and into a fight, Samsung start up the Baron. Starting the objective gives them the upper hand as they either finish the Baron or have SKT fight them on their terms. Huni channels teleport on a ward that's right in front of the pit. Samsung could back off, but instead they get into their battle lines and get ready to fight. Huni completes his TP and immediately uses lunge and riposte to reposition and prevent any incoming CC. But Samsung read Huni like a book. Everyone holds their abilities, waiting until after riposte is down. Then Ambition uses Arctic Assault, followed by Crown Seismic Shove, to lock up and bring the biggest threat on SKT to half health. As Huni retreats, Faker and Wolf continue engaging and dive into Samsung's backline. Their first target is the flashless Ruler. Faker uses a full ability rotation, and Wolf dives in, but he doesn't use Flash, causing him to barely miss out on Ruler in his initial engage. This allows Ruler to return damage onto Faker and throw a point-blank chain of corruption. Since he can't flash while rooted, Faker pops Zhonya's to wait on his cooldowns and avoid further damage. Ruler is now sitting at just under 300 HP. Faker's 4 stacks of Riftwalk spell guaranteed death for Ruler. Faker can kill Ruler with Riftwalk, flash into the Baron pit, and 1.5 seconds later, Riftwalk again, and reset the fight. But that's not what happens. Ambition paths away from Faker and lands the best Glacial Prison I have ever seen. This Sejuani ultimate is frame perfect, and it hits Faker the exact moment he comes out of stasis. Faker has both Flash and Riftwalk available to dodge the incoming ultimate. He could finish off Ruler, but Ambition prevents any reaction and shifts the entire flow of the fight. Samsung collapse on the imprisoned Faker and finish him off. But that was a 4v2. So let's look at what was happening on the other side of the fight. Cuvée wants to put threat onto SKT's AD carry Bang, and either kill him or cause SKT members to peel and not assist in Wolf and Faker's dive. Cuvé's Camille uses Hookshot to engage, but Bang sidesteps the stun. Cuvée now has the attention of Blank, Huni, and Bang. He's no longer a kill threat in this 1v3 situation, but a distraction. So Cuvée begins to buy time. He uses Hextech Ultimatum onto Huni, knocking back Blank, and then attacks Huni to grant the final stack of poor JJ's concussive blows, triggering the stun. Cuvée knows he can't kill Huni in this situation, and he looks to abandon the skirmish. If he goes for the immediate route and flashes up, he allows SKT a better path to regroup. So instead, he flashes the wall to his left to rejoin his own team. This is where we meet up with the rest of the fight. Faker dies, and Cuvée has now successfully completed his job as a backline diver. He didn't kill anyone, but Cuvée bought enough time for his team to kill Faker while not dying himself. But Huni wants to change that and prevent Samsung from regrouping by finishing off Cuvée and evening up the fight. He flashes after Cuvée, who hookshots and makes a break for the blast cone. Huni lunges forward ready to deliver the final inputs, but Cuvée hits the blast cone, launching and killing Huni on the unraveled earth that Crown had placed just a moment before. Cuvée has now regrouped with his team, and both of SKT's high priority threats and split pushers are dead. In order to try and get something back, Bang walks up to throw the final spear into Cuvée, but Core JJ is going to have none of that. He hits Unbreakable and repositions himself to eat both the attack and the 2 Hurricane bolts. So when Bang presses Rend, he doesn't kill anyone. Bang is then knocked back into Samsung with a seismic shove, and Core JJ hits him with Winter's Bite. At this point, it's a potential 2v3 in favor of SKT, as Cuvee, Ambition, and Ruler are in no condition to fight with their low health bars. Seeing this, Wolf leaps in with Grand Entrance in an attempt to peel for Bang and turn the fight. Crown flashes the knockup, while Core JJ buffers his just off cooldown Glacial Fissure right before the knockup. This knocks Wolf up and creates a perfect slow zone that seals Bang's fate. Because of the positioning of Glacial Fissure, Bang has to walk over the slow in order to retreat. And with the 3 stacks of concussive blows on Bang, the low health Ruler has the confidence to approach and trigger the stun. Bang QSS's, but the slow zone is still too much of an advantage for Samsung, as they pick up the remaining members of SKT, resulting in a clean 5-for-0 ace. Looking back, it's incredible that Samsung made this call, came out on top, and didn't lose a single person. They were down in gold, down in split push pressure, and they had to do something to set up a winning situation. By getting to the Baron first, Samsung got to play to their strengths. But it wasn't just the macro call that got Samsung the teamfight victory. It was their immaculate teamwork, patience, and mechanics that netted them the win. Samsung Galaxy then went on to take down SK Telecom T1 in this series and close out Week 6 of the LCK in sole possession of first place. Hey everyone, Zyrene here. If you see a play that you think deserves a breakdown, tweet at me at LOLZyrene and use the hashtag #TheBreakdown.